I wasn't going to share this, but I thought it's too good to keep to myself. You know, sometimes it can be very challenging, very difficult to be kind. The other day I was in the supermarket about to pay for my groceries. It was a self-service counter and I was there at the front. You know when you get to the front and you're looking for the next, you're waiting and you're looking for the next available slot to go into. And before I knew it, this lady dashed in front of me, smiled and said, "Sorry, madam, can I go before you?" Before I could answer, first of all, I felt annoyed. I was aghast and I was irritated at her rudeness. And I was just about to open my mouth and give her a piece of my mind. Then I noticed she's got her little girl with her. And the more I observed, and I was thinking to myself what to do, I was still very undecided. I could see the conversation, I could hear the conversation going on between them. The lady was talking about them getting home on time, getting the bus, not missing the bus. And obviously the little girl wanted to go back and get something in the shop. And I thought to myself, well, that's not an excuse to butt in. And we all have been waiting, and we have things to do. We're all in a hurry. And then I put myself in her situation, and I could easily reason with her. I mean, it might not be that I had a little girl with me, but it might be just a reason for me that I needed to get to the front of the queue, and the next person who was their turn, looked at the person who will be kind enough to let me through. And I'm glad I held my tongue because before you knew it, I was smiling at her and I was telling her, "It's all right, madam. It's okay. It's all right. You can go." And it was just so easy. And I realized that a little kindness can be like a ripple, and hopefully my kindness that day helped to ease the tension between her and her daughter and helped to ease her anxiety, for her not to snap at the little girl, and for the little girl to realize that mom is actually in a hurry, we need to go, and that whatever she wants to get, she can get it another time. And it also made me realize one saying that people will forget what you say, people might forget what you do, but people hardly forget how you make them feel. And I'm glad that not for the first time I held my tongue and I didn't say something impatient, but I put myself in her shoes and imagine what I would feel like being the recipient of kindness. If someone allowed me to butt in front of them when I was in a hurry and they didn't mind at all and they smiled at me, it would make my day. I will feel very, very apologetic, but I'll feel very, very grateful. And that's the rippling effect of kindness. One little act of kindness, you never know what it can produce in another person and how that person can pay it forward and how that other person can pay it forward. And I hope that stirs something up in you. If there's similar situations that you found yourself in, that you didn't think of sharing, but you now think you can share, our platform is the place to come, and let's encourage one another. And I hope you have a lovely week. I'm glad I shared this with you. Take care and God bless.